So, guys, was it all worth the spiritual awakening? Sometimes people ask me this question, but you know what the fun part is? I don't have an answer because it just happened. You know, you choose to awaken before you are coming on earth. You know, so it was already planned that I should awake. By some circumstances, I would awaken. I know this, and I know I had a lot of past lives, and I did a few past life regression on myself, and I didn't even. I didn't was. It wasn't even intent to do it. It just happened while I was meditating. I saw a few past lives, and one of them I was a Viking, and this past life is very resonating with me because when I first saw the show Vikings, you know, that one on Netflix with Ragnar and all those guys, I hear the music of Wardruna and other Viking folk music, and I was like, it hit me so hard. And I was like, I heard this before. This life, those things, I heard this and know this, struck my heart. It's the same with the Roman Empire. There are some things that are very connected to me, and I never could understand why. But now I do. I have past lives in those timelines. And why the Viking timeline is so close to me is that was one of the lifetimes that I really could be myself with the one that I'm living now in. You know, I could say what I want without being killed. I had many lifetimes where I found out where I was killed because of my opinion and the things and the knowledge that I shared. The exact things I shared today with you, I was killed for it by the church and by other sects. You know, and it could be everything. But I know the church was a big one. And maybe that's also the reason why I needed to go through the religious system once again, through the church, because to find out where it was all about and why I didn't like it and why it isn't the truth. And I found out that I was killed so many times for it. It's insane. And when I was a Viking, I could share my knowledge and the people around me respected me. Because the northern knowledge about gods, it's before Christ, you know, it's very, very old. It's very ancient. And their story is also from an external God that comes and gives them things. And help them build things, you know, and give them knowledge. And around the world you see all the same things happening. People that are coming from the sky, of God's coming from the sky, and give them knowledge and tools and help them evolve, and you know. And it's really fun to see that in a certain timeline the church adapt this concept and changed it in a way that it's oppressing people and makes people afraid of hell and punishment, you know. You are not worthy the love of God if you don't accept Christ. And that's bullshit, guys. That is the biggest bullshit. You are always beloved. You are always accepted. You don't need to do anything for it. What for God is a God if you need to prove yourself, you know. And if you don't accept His Son or whatever, you will go to hell. But He loves you. He loves you, and that's why He's kicking you to hell, you know. Those types of things, I can't wrap my mind around it. I never could. Until I had my spiritual awakening, and then I found out it's corrupted, it's misleading, and sooner or later people are gonna find out and will step away from it. And I see a lot of those scenarios are already happening. Religion is failing. The system is failing. People don't know that the religion we have today is connected to our society and system to oppress you, to put you in a state of fear. If you're gonna see all those things that I described, you know, with your spiritual awakening, and you see the things that I see, it's very hard to deal with, because you see that people are being hurt with purpose, you know. They want them to hurt, they want them in a fear state. And yes, of course, everything has its reasons, of course, but still it is not fun to watch. So guys, what I want to say is, you have past lives, I have past lives, and we are here in this time and space to awaken to the fact that what's going on now is the last decade that we are gonna live oppressed and in fear. We're gonna rise, we're gonna shine, we're gonna help each other out. And I believe with full of my heart that God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, is helping us with this. We are a part of Him. We don't need to prove anything. We are already part of Him. So why do we need to prove ourselves to ourselves, you know? Because we are part of Him, right? That makes us equal. I never understood this concept, man. And I will never will, because it's crap, it's bullshit. And if you are religious and you're watching this, I really respect you and I really don't hate you. It's only I can't wrap my mind around religion because I see the gaps and you don't. And I had a few months ago a conversation with someone on the street that was preaching the Bible, and I talked with him about this, you know, about what not really my problems are with religion, but things that I didn't like, and I think it's really misconcepted and very diluted. And I said, you know, like, I still respect you and I still love you, even though I don't agree with you about this. But you don't. You think that the way I think and the things I say to you, you think I should burn in hell. I said, where's the love? You know, where's the love that Jesus said? You know, respect another and love another. Guys, Bible is not the teachings of Jesus Christ. Believe me, Jesus Christ wasn't what they tell you in the Bible. He was much greater. He wasn't the Son of God. No. He was just like us, but he was so involved, a spiritual being. He can go in and out of time, around space. He was the highest of the highest spiritual teacher, you know, and ascended masters they call them. It's the same with Krishna, Buddha, Muhammad, all those type of people. They are not just people anymore. They have outplayed the reincarnation game. They outplayed the game of life. They are karmic free. They can do whatever they want and reincarnate on free will. You know, everything they can do. And for us, it looks like they are gods, but they aren't. They are just spiritual teachers that are involved for hundreds and billions of years on many planets. You know, we are just here, man. We are nothing really. If you reach the Christ state, man, it's an insane ecstasy. So guys, I just want to share this with you. If you are in this type of space and moment, you're also really doubting about religion, which way to go, just follow your heart. Just follow your heart and ask questions. And I don't blame you if you are becoming Christian or Muslim. I don't care, man. As long as you are good for someone else and help someone else and don't blame each other and fight each other over things that are really don't matter and most of the time are misconcepted, then there's nothing going on, right? Then everything is okay. And yeah, I and by all means, I don't need me to hurt you or to, you know, to disrespect religion, but I just saying my opinion, you know, and that's what I see, that's what I found out and felt and saw, you know, and that's it. I love you, man, really. If you are Christian, Muslim, Jew, I don't care who you are, what you are doing. I love you as a human being because we are all one and we need to do it together, right? So I hope I help you out. I give you some inspiration, some knowledge, and put your mind to work. And I catch you in the next one. See ya.